The divine voice says the last, wrong number, text you received was a coded warning for you. The numbers translate to the address. That notification you swiped away 3 days ago, or maybe it was last week, the one from the number you did not recognize. The one that looked like nonsense or a mistake. Listen to me very closely. It was not a wrong number. It was not a spam bot. It was a coordinate. It was a distress signal sent specifically to you, and because you ignored it, the timeline has shifted. But do not panic. Panic is the tool of the enemy. You are here now. You clicked on this video because your spirit is restless. You clicked because deep down, in the pit of your stomach, you know that things in your life are not adding up. There is a feeling you have been carrying, a heavy, wet blanket over your shoulders. It is the feeling that you are walking through mud while everyone around you is walking on pavement. You work harder. You love deeper. You give more. And yet, you stay in the same place. You watch people with half your heart and half your intelligence rise past you. You have asked yourself in the dark, when the house is quiet and the only light is the glow of your phone screen, what is wrong with me? Why am I stuck? Nothing is wrong with you. You are not stuck. You are blocked. There is a massive difference. Being stuck means you cannot move. Being blocked means something is standing in your way. That text message? The one with the jumbled digits or the weird phrase that made no sense. That was the crack in the wall. That was the block trying to crumble. Someone is trying to reach you. Someone who knows the truth about your family's past, or a secret about your job, or a hidden file regarding your name. They could not call you. The lines are watched. Not by the government, but by the spiritual forces that have been assigned to keep you small. So they sent a code. They sent a wrong number. And when you deleted it, or ignored it, the enemy laughed. They thought they had won. They thought you were too asleep to notice. But look at you now. You are awake. You are listening. The fact that you are hearing my voice right this second is proof that the connection was not broken. It was just paused. And we are about to unpause it. But you have to move fast. This is not a message you can sit on. This is not for next week. The energy shifting around that text message is volatile. It expires. You have until the sun goes down today to accept this truth. If you are watching this at night, you have until you sleep. If you do not claim this revelation before the next cycle begins, the coordinates will scramble, and the location of your blessing will be lost in the ether forever. Think about the last 48 hours. Has your phone been acting strange? Have you dropped calls? Has the battery died faster than usual? Have you felt a sudden chill in a warm room? These are not accidents. These are the aftershocks of the message you missed. The universe is trying to get your attention. It is knocking on the glass of your life. I see you. I see the way you look in the mirror and don't recognize the eyes staring back sometimes. You feel like an actor in a movie you didn't write. You feel like there is a real version of your life waiting for you just around the corner, but you can never quite turn that corner. That is because the map was stolen. The text message contained the address where the map is hidden. It wasn't a house address. It wasn't a street name. It was a spiritual address. The numbers, think back. Did it have a 7? A 3? Maybe a repeated number? Those weren't random. They were a key. And right now, there is a person in your life. Someone you trust, someone you might even break bread with, who is terrified that you will figure this out. Let's call this person the gatekeeper. You know them. You just don't want to admit it yet. They are the one who always has a tiny bit of criticism wrapped in a compliment. Oh, that's a great idea, but are you sure you can handle it? I love that for you, but don't get your hopes up. You know that voice. You hear it in your head even when they aren't there. That person received a text too. But theirs wasn't a wrong number. Theirs was a warning that you were waking up. They have been intercepting your blessings for years. Not by magic, but by doubt. They plant seeds of fear in your garden, and you water them. You water them with your worry. You water them with your insecurity. And while you are busy growing weeds, they are harvesting your fruit. But the wrong number changed the game. It bypassed their filter. It came straight to your device. It was a direct line from the source of your destiny. And now, we are going to decode it. We are going to turn those numbers into a location. This injustice has gone on long enough. I am looking at your timeline, and I see a cycle of almost there. You almost got the promotion. You almost fixed the relationship. You almost saved the money. Almost is the curse of the gatekeeper. They want you to get close enough to smell the dinner, but never close enough to eat it. They feed off your disappointment. It makes them feel powerful. It makes them feel big. But today, the almost dies. Today, we cross the threshold. The address in the text leads to a vault. Now, this might be a physical place, or it might be a hidden account, or a forgotten box in an attic. For one of you listening right now, literally one of you, it is a safety deposit box key hidden in the lining of an old winter coat you haven't worn in 3 years. Go check the coat. For another, it is a file on an old computer you haven't turned on since 2019. But for most of you, the vault is a decision you were too afraid to make. The text message was the green light. You have felt a pull to go somewhere. Maybe a specific park. Maybe a different route to work. Maybe a specific shop you never visit. That pull is the GPS of the spirit. The wrong number text triggered that internal compass. The gatekeeper knows this. Watch them today. Watch them closely. They will be agitated. They will try to pick a fight with you over nothing. They will try to distract you. They will say, "Put your phone away," or, "You spend too much time watching those videos." Do not listen. Their agitation is your confirmation. When the thief sees the homeowner checking the locks, the thief gets nervous. You need to understand the stakes here. This isn't just about money, although money is part of it. This is about your identity. It is about the version of you that was promised before you were born. The you that walks with your head high. The you that doesn't apologize for existing. That version of you is locked at the address hidden in that text. I want you to think about the number 3. If the text had 3 digits, or came at 3 o'clock, or you saw it 3 days ago, this is the sign of the Trinity of Restoration. It means what was stolen will be returned 3 times over. But you have to claim it. There is a gap in the fence. The enemy left it unguarded because they thought you were asleep. They thought you were too busy scrolling, too busy worrying about bills, too busy seeking validation from people who do not care about you. But you are here. You are the remnant. You are the one who stopped. The person who sent that text, the human vessel used by the divine, took a risk. They might not even know why they sent it. They might have thought they were typing a number to a friend, but their finger slipped. Do not call it a slip. Call it a divine nudge. An angel bumped their elbow. And that message landed in your inbox like a seed falling on fertile ground. Do not let the bird snatch the seed away. The gatekeeper is moving against you right now. As I speak, there are conversations happening about you. They are saying, "She's changing. He's acting different." They are trying to pull you back into the box. They want the old you. The predictable you. The manageable you. Because the powerful you? The powerful you scares them to death. The powerful you sees the truth. The powerful you knows that the wrong number was the right call. You have a choice to make in the next few hours. You can go back to sleep. You can say, "This is just a weird video," and swipe to the next cat video or dance trend. You can go back to the gray fog of your daily life, wondering why things never quite work out. Or, you can step into the light. You can grab the key that has been thrown to you. The key is awareness. The moment you realize the text was a code, the code begins to unlock. I am going to tell you what the numbers mean. I am going to tell you how to find the address. But first, you must do something. You must break the agreement you made with mediocrity. Somewhere along the line, you agreed to settle. You agreed to be the background character in your own life. You said, "I guess this is as good as it gets." That agreement is a contract written in invisible ink. And today, we are going to burn it. The smoke from that burning contract will clear your vision. And when your vision clears, you will see the numbers for what they are. Listen to the rhythm of your heart. Is it beating faster? Good. That is your spirit waking up. That is the warrior inside you putting on armor. You were not made to be a victim. You were not made to be the one who almost makes it. You were made to be the head, not the tail. The text message is the sword. Pick it up. Even if you deleted it. The memory of it is enough. The energy of it is still imprinted on your phone's SIM card, and more importantly, on your soul's timeline. The universe does not delete things. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transformed. We are going to transform that mistake into a miracle. But you must be brave. The revelation I am about to give you will shake your foundation. It will make you look at your family dinner table differently. It will make you look at your boss differently. Because once you know who the gatekeeper is, you cannot unknow it. You cannot go back to being blind. Ignorance is bliss, but knowledge is power. And I am offering you power. Are you ready to handle it? Are you ready to carry the weight of the truth? Because the truth is heavy. That is why so few people carry it. Most people would rather live a comfortable lie than a difficult truth. But you are different. I see the fire in you. It is small right now, maybe just a flickering candle, but it is there. And I am pouring gasoline on it. The address. The location. It is closer than you think. It is not in a foreign country. It is within your reach. The antagonist, this gatekeeper, has been feeding you a poison called delay. Wait until next year. Wait until you have more money. Wait until the kids are older. Delay is the deadliest poison because it tastes sweet. It feels like responsibility. But it is actually fear dressed up in a suit. The wrong number text broke the spell of delay. It said, now. The numbers, if you look at them, they have an urgency to them. I want you to close your eyes for a second. Just for a second. Picture your phone. Picture that notification. Imagine it glowing with a gold light. That is not just pixels. That is divine light. Now open your eyes. You are about to receive the instruction. This is not a game. This is not entertainment. This is spiritual warfare, and you have just been handed a weapon. The injustice that has been done to you is deep. It goes back years. Maybe to when you were a child. Did you lose something precious when you were young? A toy? A pet? A contest you should have won? That was the first time the gatekeeper struck. They practiced on you when you were small to see if you would fight back. And when you didn't, when you just cried and accepted it, they knew they could rob you blind for the rest of your life. But the child is grown now. The child has woken up. And the child is angry. Not a destructive anger, but a holy anger. A righteous indignation. You are standing up and saying, no more. The address in the text leads to the restitution. It leads to the place where all your stolen victories are stored. We are going to walk through the fire together. I will be your guide. I will hold the lantern. But you must move your feet. You must take the step. The timeline is collapsing. The window of opportunity is shrinking. The gatekeeper is rallying their forces. They are trying to jam the signal. You might feel your internet slowing down. You might feel a sudden headache. Push through it. That is resistance. That is the enemy trying to cut the cord. Do not let them. Stay with me. Focus on my voice. The sound of my voice is a frequency that cuts through the static. Now, listen carefully. The ritual to expose the gatekeeper is simple, but it must be done with absolute precision. You cannot skip a step. You cannot do it halfway. You need to go to the place in your house where you keep your old papers. The junk drawer. The box under the bed. The glove compartment of your car. There is a document there. It might be a receipt. It might be an old letter. It might be a warranty for a toaster you threw away 5 years ago. Find the piece of paper that has the same number on it as the text message. Or a number that feels related. You will know it when you touch it. Your fingers will tingle. It will feel hot or cold. That paper is the physical link. The text was the digital link. When you bring them together, you close the circuit. But wait. Pause this video if you have to. What I was about to say is wrong. There is something else. A more urgent truth that I am being shown right now, just for those of you who have made it to this exact moment. Look at your hands right now. Just look at them. The lines on your palms. They tell a story of struggle, yes, but they were also shaped to receive a blessing that was stolen from you. You are about to take it back. I've spoken of the paper. But the messenger who sent the text left out one detail. A small, invisible marker attached to the message. A digital fingerprint that I can see right now hovering over your device. It contains a code, not just for a location, but for a time. The text didn't just say, where. It said, when. The one who created this injustice believes the digital trail was wiped clean. They think because you deleted the text, or because it's gone from your main inbox, the evidence is gone. They will soon learn it exists, and they will move to block you. You have until sunrise tomorrow, before the banks open and the spiritual markets shift, to act on this divine knowledge. This is the secret within the secret. The text message wasn't just from a person. It was a glitch in the simulation of your life. It was a tear in the fabric of the false reality the gatekeeper built for you. When you look at your hands, realize this: you have the power to repair the tear, or to rip it wide open and step through to the other side. The gatekeeper is terrified of your hands. They are terrified of what you will build when you finally have the resources you deserve. The wrong number was a coordinate to a version of you that is wealthy. A version of you that is healthy. A version of you that is loved properly. That version is standing right next to you, separated by a thin veil. The text message poked a hole in that veil. You feel it, don't you? The air in the room has changed. It feels thicker. That is the pressure of the two realities pushing against each other. The new urgency is this: the gatekeeper is planning a final move. A move to cement your position as the loser of the family or the friend group forever. They are planning a conversation, maybe a legal move, maybe a rumor, that will seal your fate. This is set to happen within the next 72 hours. The text message was sent to give you a head start. If you do not act, the warning will become a eulogy for your potential. But if you act, if you do exactly what I say next, you will intercept their move. You will catch the grenade they throw and toss it back before it explodes. The address in the text. It translates to a specific action you must take on your phone. It is not about driving a car to a house. It is about navigating the digital landscape to the hidden folder of your life. The numbers. Let's say the number was 742. Or 881. Break it down. 7 plus 4 plus 2 is 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. The number 4 represents stability. Foundation. The gatekeeper has been shaking your foundation. You need to rebuild it. Here is the prophetic sign you must look for. Within the next hour, you will see a bird that looks out of place. A bright red cardinal in a gray city. A hawk sitting on a fence post staring at you. Or maybe you will see a specific car with a headlight out. This is the confirmation that the angels are on patrol. They are circling the perimeter. When you see the sign, say this out loud: I receive the code. I reject the silence. Say it with your chest. Do not whisper. The universe responds to vibration. Your voice is a command. Now, for the ritual. You must take your phone. The very device that received the warning. You must clean the screen. Wipe it down. While you wipe it, imagine you are wiping away the lies the gatekeeper has told you. Imagine you are wiping away the wrongness of the number. You are making the glass clear so the truth can shine through. Then, I want you to go to your contacts. Find the name of the person you suspect is the gatekeeper. Do not call them. Do not text them. Just look at their name. And visualize a wall of fire between you and them. A protective fire. They cannot cross it. Their bad intentions burn up before they reach you. Then, rename them in your phone. Do not keep them as mom or boss or bestie. Change their name to the test. Because that is all they are. They are a test you are about to pass. This simple act, renaming them, breaks the psychological hold they have on you. It tells your brain that they are no longer the authority. You are the authority. You are the programmer of your reality. I am feeling a strong resistance from some of you. You are thinking, I can't do that. That's petty. That's silly. That voice? That is the gatekeeper speaking through you. That is the programming trying to protect itself. Override it. Do it even if your hands shake. Especially if your hands shake. The text message was a key. Renaming the contact is turning the key. Now, the secret knowledge I gave you, the when. The timeline. You have until sunrise. This means you must perform this renaming ritual tonight. Do not wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Once you have done this, watch what happens to your phone. You might get a call from someone you haven't heard from in years. A true friend. You might get an email about an opportunity you forgot you applied for. This is the flow reopening. This is the dam breaking. The address in the text, it ultimately leads back to you. You are the house. You are the location. The treasure was buried in your backyard, but the gatekeeper put up a "Keep Out" sign. You just tore down the sign. There is a woman in Ohio. Let's call her Sarah. She received a wrong number text last Tuesday. It was a picture of a grocery list. She almost deleted it. But she felt the nudge. She watched a video like this one. She followed the instruction. She realized the gatekeeper was her own fear of success, projected onto her critical sister. She renamed her sister, the old cycle, in her phone. 2 days later, Sarah found a check in a stack of old mail she was about to shred. It was for $1,200. An overpayment refund she didn't know existed. The money was there the whole time. But she couldn't see it until she broke the agreement with her fear. Type Amen.